technological boom. What more linkage can one produce than that? Come on out and explain to us. Just press it up. That's it. Good. Okay, an Estonian Indian. Thank you.
Latvian? Tere? That is in Estonian. Hello for all global citizens in English, and Namaste from India. A very good afternoon. We have had wonderful lunch, and I'm sure all of us are feeling quite heavy, and it's my job to keep you quite active. So, I would like to, as Sir really said, it's a quite unique case that one of the biggest countries in the world, one of the most populated countries in the world, that is India. I'm an Indian making a presentation for one of the tiniest countries in the world, that is Estonia. So welcome to a global business where we have this kind of uniqueness. So, I would like to ask you one question. If I ask you, which is, according to you, is the most digitally developed nation in the world, what would be your answer? Just
Estonia. Estonia.
Okay, great. So it's obvious because I'm here to talk about Estonia, so it comes to your mind that Estonia. And it's true that Estonia is digitally the most advanced country in the world. So we are going to have a look quickly. So it is the Northern Europe's hub for knowledge and digital business, where we have, it's a small little country. We have a population of 1.3 million, area of 45,000 square kilometer approximately, has currency as euro, same as Latvia, and member of European Union, Eurozone, OECD, NATO, and Schengen. Now, this is something about information society indicators. Before you can see all the figures for yourself, I would like to tell you that opening a business in Estonia is very, very simple. And as you can see, entire country is covered by broadband connection. 99% state services are online. Only you cannot get married, you cannot divorce, or you cannot buy a property online. They don't want you to say Control Alt Delete and you're divorced. So that's why it's offline, but all other services are online 24/7. So 98% of the population has an ID card. The first country to use the blockchain on national level. So, and by going digital, they have all the things very paperless. For example, I applied for e-residency. This is my e-residency card. So we are going to come to this next slide about what is digital business environment. So 98% companies are established online in Estonia. 99% of banking is done online. 95% tax declarations are filed online. And e-residency, which is freedom for everyone to run a globally European Union company. And it is very simple when we talk about this. Say for example, in e-residency, you go to this website called as e-resident.gov.ee. You put in all your details, your passport details, your identity, other things, and you make a small payment of €100. You receive this card, no matter which country you are from. And with this card, you can get all the digital services that any Estonian gets apart from voting or physical residency. So, with that, you can establish a company online in just 18 minutes is the record time. So you can take half an hour to open a company. You can open a bank account, and everything is done online. So they save so much paper by doing everything online. So every year they save the stack of paper which is more than the height of Eiffel Tower. So they put, for example, they save 2% of their GDP by doing all things online. And that 2% of GDP is invested into their defense or NATO. Well, so ease of doing business, so you can see the ranking. Estonia is still improving and has to catch up with its Scandinavian counterparts. Whereas also very important thing for Estonia when we look for a business is that Estonia does not have any corporate income tax on the retained or reinvested profit, which is a very good thing when you are a startup. And that's the reason we have the largest per capita startups in Europe, in Estonia, and I'm sure, as you know, unicorns, which have crossed more than 1 billion of US dollars investment. These are some of those startups or unicorns from Estonia, mainly Skype, then we have TransferWise, which is peer-to-peer money transfer technology, Taxify, which you all know, Cleveron, which is also on the verge of getting, but not yet there, and Playtech. Playtech is again their unicorn, which is a gaming software company. Starship and Cleveron, they deliver food and other services. They have robotized delivery system. So you can book, for example, the way you book your Taxify, the same way you can book your food or some grocery stuff from Rimi coming to your doorstep by the robo of Starship. So that's a very good service that is brought by these startups. Then we have world-class human capital. You can see these figures. I won't go much in detail in this, for sure. Then we have, all this business will not be possible if you don't have a very good education system, which is the base. And you'll see the first in PISA ranking in the OECD, the third after, say, Japan, Singapore, or also sometimes Finland, so they are competing there. Ninth in math skill, and 85% or even now more use e-schools, so all things are online now. All schools are connected to internet. The GDP growth, as you can see, it's growing year on year. These are the services, exports and imports from Estonia to other countries, as you can have a look. So, key sectors that you can think of investing or getting related to are ICT, transport and logistics, as it's right on the Baltics, the business services for establishing new companies, and allied services, machinery and metalworking, which is still the largest chunk, electronics, wood industry, food industry. Food also, they are very good in organic food, and they are exporting a lot of organic food.
What's ICT?
This internet communication and technology. So this is about the transportation. When you are growing, you need a very good transportation system, and they have a very good airport. They are expanding it very well now, but you can see the logistics options, and at the same time they have very good projects coming up with which all Latvians will agree, which is the Rail Baltic from Estonia to Latvia and to Lithuania right up to the Polish border, which will be then connected to the European Union, so that you will have the train connection. And after that, they have very promising, very futuristic project, which is just being announced, that is a tunnel from Tallinn to Helsinki, where you can reach in less than 30 minutes. So this will be one of the longest in the world, one of its kind, and this will be 215 meters below the sea level. So thank you very much for your attention, and if you have any questions, we'll be very happy.
Sir.
Thank you for your presentation. All morning I have been promoting Latvia to come and tell me about Estonia.
No, but also from this Chamber of Commerce, as we can see, it's Indo-Baltic, not Indo-Estonian.
No, it's okay, it's okay.
Yeah.
You know, it was very educative and excellent presentation, and I thank you. Except I'm against the 2% to be invested in defense. I would have preferred that they invested in social housing. Okay, another thing that you should know, you didn't say there, that the Estonian and the Finnish national anthem are the same, but it belongs to Estonia.
Yes, yes. So they, like also Lithuania, they are also singing nation, and they got their independence just by singing, as you all must be aware.
Yeah, oh, hang on, turn around, turn around. Oh, it's training, keeping you fit.
So, thank you for your presentation. It was nice.
Thank you.
And my question is about electronic elections. So Estonia is one of few or the only country which has like made an electronic election. And what's your view? Will it continue that way? What are the pros and cons about it? And I'm still thinking why Latvia is not trying to do that, and is it good to have electronic election, or it's a process where you should go like to a church and do it, and yeah.
Thank you for the question. Definitely, Estonia is the first country to introduce e-voting. So they have their unique cards. Everybody has this kind of, not this, this is for e-residency, but they have their own unique nationally issued card, national cards. And they can log in no matter where they are. Even any part of the world with internet connectivity, they can cast their vote. So it saves a lot of time. You don't have to go to the polling stations. You can vote or cast your vote from any part of the world. It makes all the citizenship, like for all the people, it's very convenient. And we have seen that the figures are growing. Right from 30%, now this year it was almost 45% people have voted online. And I think that even a country like India, where we have one of the costliest elections, we can really do that. And we are in the process of doing that. With
it is already been done for last more than 7 years or 10 years. Yeah.
Okay.
India is e-voting for last 10 years.
Yes, and now we have a state government of Andhra Pradesh which has signed up an MOU with Estonian government to provide all these digital services to the states, and it's a matter of time when all remaining states will catch up. So Latvia should follow that as well. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.